While Mehdi and Kevin connect, I said about the topic for today. We are going to talk about I sleep. I like to sleep late, and the objectives are talk about daily habits and routines, and describe healthy and unhealthy habits. So wait
Sleep,
to
sleep,
connect the other student.
sleeping and habits.
Yes, the
Mm,
okay. So the daily habits and routines and healthy and unhealthy habits.
okay, okay, teacher.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Melody. How are you?
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Okay, Melody. For today, we have the topic. The topic is um, I like to sleep late. So the objectives are talk about daily habits and routines and describe healthy and unhealthy habits. So for the first activity, talk about what are your daily routine. George, start with you, and Mehdi, please pay attention.
Okay, teacher. Mm, about my daily routines. Well, I get up at 6 a.m. normally in week because I have to work. Later, I used to take a shower, more or less 7, and I get dressed and go to my job. It is around 7:30 to get there around 8 a.m. Um, if I have time, I have breakfast at while I am later I get up, I have breakfast. If I don't have time, if I don't have enough time, I have my breakfast at 9 p.m. At 9 a.m. During my work. Um, well, my work in week is is to start to do some activities such as prepare some food, prepare some meal, um, prepare prepare meal, prepare some bags to for the for people who want to who want to carry the food. Um, when the time is at noon, I start to attend people, and to carry on the different kind of of food that we can offer in the restaurant. More or less, more or less I get off of the work um, at 3 3 p.m. or depends, because if I have to do something in the university, I request a permission um, to to get to get mm, to get before 4 p.m. and I go and I used to do it when I have so much work in the university, as virtual, or some work as I am doing now. Later at normally at 6 p.m. I have dinner, and I used to prepare my own food. Um, I like to eat eggs and rice at night as dinner. And I used to go to the gym nights because I like to do exercise, and go running if if I have more time. Later I watch TV I watch TV at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. I watch TV, or I watch videos on YouTube. Later that I used to go to the bed. I go to the bed at mm, 11 p.m. I go to the bed more or less at that time, teacher.
Okay, George. Do you like practice sport or only?
Yeah, I used to when I have when I have enough time, I go to the gym, or I used to go to run the streets.
Only
Mm,
run and go to the gym?
yeah, yeah, teacher.
Okay. And then,
And in the weekends, um, I mean, on the weekends, I used to go out with my friends, because I don't work. Well, I work on Saturday and Sunday, but I I used to go out with them, um, and eat some in some restaurant at 6 7 p.m. Later, and so it's more or less my routine.
okay. So, do you think you have a healthy daily routine?
Yeah, because if you get up at 6 p.m. and you eat the 3 or 4 times per day, and healthy food is very interesting routine. If you work and you don't get stressing during the day, well, my work, I used to stress. I get to stress it. I get stressed. Excuse me. I get stressed because I have to run. There are a lot of people when I have attending the clients, and so I like to get relaxed, running or going to the gym, um,
Yes.
and going out with my friends and my girlfriend. No more teacher.
Okay. And your diet, you have a diet?
Yeah, well, I used to in the morning when I wo- when I am when I have when I have the breakfast when I have breakfast, I used to eat rice, eggs, mm, in the afternoon. I have some I have bread, but the healthy bread is you know um I also like to eat salad, vegetables, um, and protein, because protein is very good for the health. Protein, carbohydrates, some juice, and that's it. The main food that we have to eat are the healthy food, because it's good for the health. You know.
Okay, George. Thank you. So now, Neudi, what is
Okay.
your daily routine?
Um, I get up at 5 o'clock. um, a.m. I brush my teeth. I I take a shower, and get dressed, and I go to work. Mm, At 6 p.m. um, I I start uh,
Neudi,
I start
I can listen very well, please.
okay again.
Again.
Okay. I get up at 5 a.m. o'clock. Um, I brush my teeth. Take a shower. I get dressed, and I go to work. At 6 a.m. I start work, and the um, and finish 1:30 p.m. Um, I arrive at my house, uh, um, approximately uh, 2 o'clock in, in the afternoon, and lunch at that time. At two 2:20 p.m. I shower. I take a shower, um, and sleep. And then I get up to plan the next day's class, and 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 takes 40 minutes in this activity. At 5 p.m. I play Xbox with my brother, uh, and and 6 p.m. I watch TV until 9 p.m. and then I go to sleep. On Saturdays and Sundays, I usually get up at 8 um, 8 a.m. and I sit down at the computer to use to do university work. Uh, and in the afternoon, I go to the park or I go to the shopping center with my friends or with my family. And no more, teacher.
Okay, Melody, thank you. So, do you think your daily routine is healthy? Do you
Um,
know what is healthy?
no, teacher. So.
What is the meaning of healthy?
Because I I no play uh, a sport or or I know I don't go to a gym um, and um, I know uh, I don't eat the fruits or uh, uh,
Don't like the fruits? You don't like the fruits?
no, teacher.
Never?
No. For example, I like banana or strawberry. Uh, but I eat some sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Uh, I I I I know drink water. Um, um, no more, teacher.
Okay. Do you practice any sport?
No.
Why? Don't like?
Yes, I don't like.
Okay. Okay, Melody, I continue with you. George said about his daily routine. Do you remember what activities George do?
Uh, George, uh, go to the gym at night. Um, in weekend, uh, he 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 uh, he go go to a bar or go to another place with your friends. And George work for I I don't remember. Uh, no, teacher. I don't
Don't
remember.
remember more?
Excuse me?
Don't remember more?
No.
Mm, does your George go to the gym? Maybe.
Yes,
Yes,
at night.
at night. Okay. And he practice other sport?
Um, no,
No. George,
no.
do you practice sports? Or only go to a gym?
Teacher, I used to run. Used to run.
Melody. George runs.
Okay.
Okay, Melody, thank you. So, George, do you remember what is the daily routines, Melody?
Um, yeah, teacher. Well, she was talking about the kind of things that she does in the mornings. She she uses to wake up at 5 in this time, she uses to brushes she uses to brush her teeth. She takes a shower, get dressed. Mm, mm, when she is ready, she goes to the work. At nine a.m. she starts to work. Um, and when she's no more busy, when she when she's not more busy, uh, she arrive at home around 2 p.m. And lunch. Um, what else? When mm, well later in the afternoon, 2 p.m. She takes a shower again, sleep. Later in 5 p.m. she said that well, she plays Xbox with her brother. Yeah, and at night, she 6 p.m. she watch TV and go to sleep. And we're in the well in the weekends on the weekends she used to go to the park and and go shopping with friends.
Yes, George. And does Melody practice um, any sport?
No, she doesn't.
George, can you listen
No,
me?
yeah, no, she doesn't teach.
No, she doesn't. And Melody, does Melody have a healthy routine? What do you think?
No, she doesn't because she don't. I mean, she don't practice sport. Mm, she doesn't practice sport and her breakfast, mm, neither. meals are very healthy. Um, I didn't listen her that she used just to drink water, and this is uh, fi- uh, one of the most important thing of the good healthy. She doesn't say that she doesn't uh, do exercise. She doesn't take a break for do it. Um, and I don't know if she uses to smoke, but I don't know. Um, and the only one thing that is healthy for her is that she sleep very is well. I don't know more or less what is his schedule, but I think she she sleep more or less at 9 p.m. and it's a good time to go sleep.
Okay, George, thank you. Melody, do you smoke or drink?
Excuse me, teacher.
Do you smoke or drink?
Mm, no, no, teacher.
No?
I
Okay.
don't like.
Okay, George. Melody doesn't smoke or drink.
Okay,
So, is a healthy routine or not?
more or less, teacher, because
Yes. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, because if you have a good breakfast and you take a plan to exercise or drink water very you have to drink water 2 liter 2 liters by day or 3 liters by day is very healthy, and take is the doing exercise the most healthy activities for you.
Yes. Okay. So, I have a text about 7 tips for a healthy lifestyle. So, it's a long text. It has one, two, two and three page, but I need to read. Please read the text and talk about it. Okay? I sent it by WhatsApp for George. Yes?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. And you, Melody, by WhatsApp or Skype?
Mm, what's up, teacher?
WhatsApp? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. George, I sent the the document and Melody. I sent the document, George and Melody. George, do you have the document?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
And Melody? Okay. So read and after say when you finish and talk about it.
Teacher,
Tell me.
I I I no can see the document.
I sent by Skype.
Yes, for please.
Okay. I sent by Skype, Melody.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Finish, teacher.
Okay, George. Melody, finish?
Profe, qué pena, es que tuve como inconveniente con unos señores que llegaron así de repente, entonces me demoré un poquitico.
Okay, Melody, finish, please. Melody, finish? Okay, George, I continue with you. George, what are the most important ideas about the text?
Teacher, can you repeat me again? I didn't listen very well.
Okay, what are the most important ideas about the text?
Okay, well, teacher, they are talking about the healthy lifestyle. Um, the one of the most important thing is the eating healthily. So it's very important because There are a lot of books about there are a lot of book information how to eat very good, and to avoid a lot of conflict in your in your in your health. If, for example, if you can well, you shouldn't eat a lot of sweet, or because it's bad for your health. For example, there are a
Yes.
lot of drinks there are a lot of drinks as juice that if you take on a lot of sugar is bad for your health. Um, we have some some foods with sugar that you don't know that it has in the food. Well, teacher, you can you also have to see the color of the food, because if the food is a it has a bad color or a gray color, mm, could be could be could be bad for you. Um, they also talk about the portions of or foods or about foods and drinks. You have to take some portion depends of your weight and your age. If you are more or less than another person, or you're a younger person, you have to take a different portion of a different food from the another person that is more older than you. Um, for example, they talk about the weight that if you are so weight is because you are not eating so well daily. If you have problem if you have problem on your weight, it's because you are eating so much sugar, you are eating a lot of meal, um, you are also um, you are also drinking a lot of food, a lot of drink. You are drinking a lot of juice with so much sugar. Um, well, and they recommend that you don't well they don't recommend but they do an like a warning about the if you are sitting so much time in your office, if you are working in an office and you take so much time watching TV, sitting on the desk, um, or if you are so much time on the phone. They are a lot of searching in there are a lot of scientists that say that keeping away keeping a keeping in a lot of time keep so much time in I mean keep so much time in front of the TV or sitting is very bad for your health. mm, because you are that's not a good behavior for your body. um, and if you want to have benefits for your health, you have to avoid all kind all those kind of of meal that that you shouldn't eat, as the sugar, the well, they were talking that sweet and sugar, about the most people died that die because you are not um, eating as a good way, you know. You are not eating in healthy. Um, and in the end of in the end of the text, they are talking about that is a choosing life, because if you are going to damage your body or your life, is for your blame, you know. And if you want to change, you have to avoid you have to avoid smoking. You have to avoid the bad the bad food. If you are smoking tobacco, it's very dangerous for you. Um, and there are some statistics about the deaths or around this damage on the smoking tobacco. What else? Well, they also talk about the effects in your internal organs. For example, the smoking cause a lot of skin damage. You know, they they also they also can they also can give you wrinkles, create poker lines, and in your mouth, and your mouth can change of color. Mm, it can affect your fingers. Um, if you, for example, if you smoke a lot of time, if you smoke so much time in if you smoke so much time in, for example, 5 or 10 years, it could um, it could it could change your your color, your body color, you know. So it's very important to have a to be a sensible person with that, um, and get positive change for your life. It's a personal decision, teacher.
Okay, George, thank you. So, do you think that the sport and drink water is important for the body, or only is tips that
Excuse me,
you
teacher.
should do? Tell me.
Uh, if the sport is very important for the body.
The sport and drink water is important for the body, or is only a tips that the people say that you should do?
Yeah, well, drink water is a very important because um you can keep hydrated, and you also can control your weight, because if you drink water, your weight is wouldn't be so height, you know. um and the H2O, this chemic, is very important is very important for the body, and to avoid the obesity. You know, if there are some studies, investigations, some there are some investigation about the diabetes, and if you don't drink so much water, it could be a illness for you, the diabetes. So you have to have a plan to drink water daily. Um, and to do exercise, because if you take a break to do exercise, um, you know, the if you can run 30 minutes for per day is a very important advance for your health. So it's very important, teacher, because if you move, your body is going to be with energy. Yeah, teacher.
Okay, George. For example, I don't like practice sport, any sport, but I
Yeah.
drink water, 1 or 2 glasses of water. Is this good or is bad? What do you think?
Uh, well, teacher, the you know, is like the text was talking about is a personal decision,
Yes,
yeah, personal
yes,
decision, because if you don't do exercise, you're going to lose energy. You are not going to be a good worker, because if you satisfy the body is going to do the best for you, and for example, if you do exercise, you are going to have a good and an active memory, and it's very important for the condition of a person. mm, for example, if you don't do exercise, it's very dangerous, because your bodies start to lose, the satisfaction, and the body starts to wake up some signals for a illness. You can take some disease, heart disease, because if you don't move, the body is going to if you don't move, there are a lot of diseases that is going to appear in the future. For example, if you have problem with your heart, it's going to be worse, because if you don't do exercise and you have a problem in your heart, so it's complicated, teacher. But the most important is to have good habits. For example, I used to eat healthy healthy meal, but
yes,
also I have to I like to do exercise, because for example, my family we used to do exercise. For example, my grandmother is a very healthy woman, um, and she doesn't stop of eating good meal, um, and it's important, and the most important is eat eat healthy food, and for example, replace the junk food, with healthy food. So for example, you can eat fruits,
I
veggie, nuts, whole grain products, and but you can replace junk food, because it's it's the most it's the most worst I don't know how to say. Is the most important element that can damage your body, the junk food, and the food with so much sugar.
yes, it's the fast food and very sugar. Yes.
Yeah, teacher.
So I eat only proteins. I don't eat carbohydrates. I don't eat potatoes and rice. No, I don't eat only eat meat and chicken and pork and this. But I don't practice any sport. I think that
You
the
you
food is
you
good,
you
but
practice sport?
I don't practice any sport. I don't like.
Okay, well, teacher, if you don't, I mean, if you don't practice any sport, if you eat very well, it's very important to eat protein because it's an important element, you know. So it's a very important
Yes,
element for your health, and for your and for you know and for your routine. There are a lot of people who takes who have a good breakfast, but they don't like the meal. They don't like the they only eat vegetables. You know, there is a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle.
yes,
I
it's a
don't know how
lifestyle.
is I don't know how is if it is good or bad. But I don't like so much those kind of lifestyle. I used to eat healthy and no more. You know, eat um me eat meat, eat eggs, rice, chicken. You know, fried chicken
Yes,
and you know the basic things to have a good health. But I don't I don't know a person who pass all the time um, and be a sick person by the food, you know.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, George.
There is a
Thanks for
lifestyle.
your. Thank you. Tell me.
No, it's a lifestyle, teacher. It's
Yes,
a personal decision.
that you
Yeah,
choose.
yeah.
Okay, George. Thanks for your appreciation, and I continue with Melody.
Okay.
Melody.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Melody. Melody, tell me about the text. The text says about the food. Yes.
Yes.
What said about the food in the text?
Excuse me, teacher.
What said about the text about the food? What said?
Um. mm, okay. Yeah. I can. Well, we can eat uh, main main meals of a smaller plate. Um, um, can eat chicken. Um, um, drink water. Um, um, uh, uh, um, no more teacher.
Really, Melody?
Uh,
In the text said about the portions of the food. Yes or not?
yes.
What is about it? Remember or not?
Um, mm, one moment, teacher, please.
Okay.
Um, mm, 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 Teacher, you can repeat the answer, please?
In the text said about the portion of the food, of the aliments. Do you remember what said about it?
The portion?
The portion, yes. Our food and drinks portions size have a dramatically increased over the past 30 years. Yes or not?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Okay, so tell me about it.
In the food and drinks, um, dramatically increasing in
Yes.
increasing
So what do you remember
over
about
the
it? Or what do you understand?
okay, ¿qué entendí el texto?
Yes, but the part of this that said about the portions.
Okay, in the uh, 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 in the three on
Keep calm,
the,
please, and answer. Don't worry.
um uh, in the portion size increasing um, the increment of portions size in the for 30 years, um, incrementing 28 um, excuse me, incrementing 196 the the portion of uh, calories. Um,
Okay, Melody. So change the topic. What said about the sugar?
the sugar.
Yes. What said the text about the sugar?
Okay. um, the sugar. Um, in the drinks or okay, the food of every day, the the people mm, the people drink 22 cucharadas. uh, uh, each day. Uh, uh, but American heart um, soul be no more than 11 for 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 woman and 9 for men. Um, um, no more teacher.
Okay. And what said about the what? No. Okay. What are the 7 tips about the healthy lifestyle?
Uh, okay. Like to move, uh, like to move it. For example, walking to work, um, uh, uh, doing house gardening. Um, the other is uh, um, all we all stand together. Um, Eating healthy, health, healthy is with enough portion this and distortion, uh, color, uh, color me beautiful and choose life.
Okay. Please tell me about one tips. Choose one tips and talk about it.
Okay. Um, I choose choose life. Yes.
Okay.
And in this paragraph, uh, um, say say um, the important uh, don't don't smoking, uh, tobacco, and and drink and drink um, alcohol. Uh, this is the two reason. Uh,
Yes.
This is the true reason uh, um, for the for the fears causes of there for people in the world. Uh, we must um, we must mm, we must um, we must drink water, no, don't smoking, um, um, and and do the activity attractive for each person, and no, and don't smoking or drink. Um, um, um,
Okay, Melody. What are the damage caused by tobacco and alcohol? What are the damage?
Excuse me, teacher.
What are the damage caused by tobacco and drink alcohol?
Um, Damash?
Yes.
Damash? Um, I don't understand, teacher.
In
Daño.
the text they said about, tell me, George.
No, no. Daño. Damage is
Thank you.
damage.
Can you
Okay.
listen, George? Maybe.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Do you know the answer of question or not?
Excuse me?
Do you know the answer of the question or no? Or not?
Mm, no.
George, do you know?
Uh, Teacher, can you repeat me the question, please?
What are the damage caused by tobacco alcohol?
Okay, well, teacher, you can get a lot of diseases as
Yeah.
cancer. You can your teeth can change its colors, their colors. Excuse me. Um, and if you, for example, if you follow more or less, if you follow smoking tobacco um, during more or less 10 years or 5 or 10 years, could be mortal and could kill for could kill. Um, Tobacco is one of the most important problems in the world for a good health. Mm, as I was talking about the choosing life, we have to choose our lifestyle because if it is only a choice that you can apply, the smoking is, I mean, is very different, and for your, it's very bad for your body, because if you smoke, you don't have so much forces, and you don't have, and you are not going to have a good, um, I mean, you are not going to have um, good, good. For example, you are not going to be an energy person, and for example, in your work is not not a very healthy for your job, because it's going to affect your health, and obviously your job and your mind, because the going smoke go smoke can be a problem for your mind and for your memory too. And that's it, teacher.
Okay, George, thank you. Mehdi,
Yes, teacher.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
What foods you should consume to have a healthy life?
Repeat, please, teacher.
What foods you should consume or eat to have a healthy life?
Mm, um, I I eat fast food the the whole time. For example, um, hamburger, um, hot dog, um, um, mm, 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 um, empanadas.
Really?
Yes.
You eat hot dogs, hamburger, snacks. Do you have a healthy life
Um,
or is are unhealthy? Do you eat those food, hamburgers, hot dogs, sodas, snacks? Yes or not?
yes. Yes,
All
teacher.
day and every day, or only on the
No, is in at night.
at night? Every day.
Uh, yes.
But do you think this is a good food to have a healthy life?
No, teacher.
No, yes. What food do you eat for to have a healthy life?
Um, 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 fruits,
Yes, what more?
salad, um, um, uh, uh, um, vegeta, vegeta,
Vegetables.
vegetables, and mm, 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 milk, chicken, um, fish, and rice, um, and butter, um, and drink. who is with the with uh, with 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 sugar. Um, no more, teacher.
Okay. George, please make a one question about the text for Melody and Melody. One question, and for today is no more, but I need to make a question for the text, please.
Okay. Who start, teacher?
One question.
Do you have the question? A question, Melody?
Um, um, yes.
Okay, start the Melody. Ask the, to George, please.
Okay, George. What is the name of the doctor that um, say in the text?
The name of the doctor?
Yes.
Craig Nozzle.
Craig Nozzle, yes. And your question, George?
Okay. My question. Well, it's about sweet. The sweet is it's about the sweet. Sweet is is a way to damage your body or not.
Excuse me, George. You can repeat me, please.
Sweet, sweet is a way or a cause to damage your body or your organs in your internal organs or not.
Mm, yes. Yes.
George,
Okay. But
Melody said that the question is yes. The sweet is dangerous for a body. Yes, is that your question? Yes.
yeah.
So why, Melody?
Teacher.
What happened? Do you
The,
know
the,
what is
the,
the sweet?
the question is yes or no. No more.
Okay, George, ask to Melody why. What is the reason?
I-
Um, Teacher, I don't understand.
Okay. Um, I think that everything in excess is bad. You can eat sweet and push fat, but if you eat more, what happened, George, and what happened, Mandy?
Can
George,
you
what
repeat,
happened?
teacher? Teacher,
Tell me, tell me, George. You Can listen me or not?
Can you repeat me again the question, please?
Yes, I think that everything in excess is bad. You can eat sweet, fast food, and many foods that make damage to your body. But what happens when you eat more of this food? What happens with with your body?
Ah, okay, okay. Um, well, teacher, if you eat a lot of, for example, if you eat a lot of sugar, your body is going to feel a bad sensation as a headache. You know, you can also feel stomachache when you eat a lot of when you eat junk food. You can you can have a good process in your stomach, and you know what happened. um what else? For example, if you there is another reason. If you eat a lot of sugar, you can be a illness person, as I don't remember this disease. Um, is If you have problems in your blood, the sugar is going to be worse for that. And if you follow eating all those kind of things, you are not going to be a person with a good energy, because there are not there are no meals that can give you the enough energy for your that your body need. You know, there are a lot of empty calories for those kind of, for example, junk food, hamburger, or hot dogs, and those kind of things, teacher. But if you eat in a with healthy food, for example, you eat eggs, milk, um, you eat chicken, rice, vegetables. If you also eat all those kind of things that the doctors recommend, you are going to be a person with a good health.
Okay, George. Thank you. And you, Melody?
Okay, teacher. Um, you can have a better life because you will have uh, more energy,
Yes.
and you will have uh, clean your body, um, and um, um, if you eat will teach other people to wait um, and and um, and it's very important because uh, it's very important eat salad, vegetables, fruits, because um, you have more uh, more more life. Um, um, no more teacher.
Okay, Mehdi and George, thank you for your attended today, and I see you tomorrow and continue with the topic with another activities. And for today, it's no more. Have a nice night and bye bye.
Bye,
Okay,
teacher.
see you.